Hello again, Monster Jam fans. I'm Mark Schrader. I am the co-host of Monster Jam on Speed. Thanks for logging on to MonsterJamOnline.com. I'm here with the Pro Stadium trucks. We talked about the monster trucks earlier. I'm with the Pro Stadium trucks and Ross Rugg, third in the nation last year. Ross, what can you tell me that's a little bit different about your truck compared to the other Pro Stadium trucks and the likes of which you race with?
Well, Pro Stadium trucks are basically, we do the same circuit as the monster trucks. We don't hit the cars. We do an outside track and hit jumps. We're similar to stock trucks, something you might drive over the street. Of course, we have roll cages and all the safety equipment that we need, and our kill switches and everything that goes along with it. But other than that, we're just kind of out here to kind of look like a regular stock truck, kind of, not really a monster truck though.
It's a little bit jacked up, it's a little bit higher, you got a little bit taller tire than what you would see maybe on the street. I see the suspension is angled a little bit different. Those are some of the things that you do that make it a Pro Stadium truck for a track like this, I assume.
Yeah, just like anything else, we have certain rules that we fall within. Our engines can only be 366 or larger. This happens to be a 351 Windsor. We're limited to suspension travel. We can only have a maximum of 14 inches. Most of us run pretty darn close to that maximum. Whether we do that by dropping out when we're in air, or whether we have it built into our shocks, it doesn't much matter. There is a small lift built into this truck, too, a little 4-inch lift. But for the most part, those limitations kind of keep our hands tied just a little bit. We can't go overboard too much.
So you do have some limits. Do you have a horsepower limit? You said you have a cubic inch limit. What kind of horsepower does a 351 Windsor put out in a Pro Stadium truck? It's
built up pretty good. It's not stroked. We wouldn't be able to be under the limit if we were, but it's a built-up 351 Windsor. We've never had it on the dyno. It's probably pushing in maybe 400 horsepower, 375, something like that, but it's very light. My truck weighs, with me in it, about 2,400 pounds. So.
Wow, which explains why they can fly so well and do as well as they do. Now, we talked about the motor, the horsepower. I see a fuel cell in the back. What kind of fuel does this run? Is it fuel injected? Is it normally aspirated with a carburetor? What kind of fuel does it run? We
do run, some people run carburetors and some people run fuel injection. My race partner in a nearly identical truck runs a 302 with fuel injection. I have a 351 Windsor, mine is carbureted. I use a 117 octane leaded fuel. It smells better and it gives me a little more oomph, but we're required to use pump gas, so anything that comes out of a pump, and that kind of race fuel does come out of a pump. So.
Very well, Ross. There you have it, the Pro Stadium trucks. A little bit smaller version of the monster trucks, but a very fast, very entertaining truck that you fans will see either online or at a Monster Jam event near you.